Good morning.
Happy Chilly Tuesday.
Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.
Chilly, bone chilling, frigid.
Snuggle alert around.
Snuggle alert, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
I'm
you
wearing a
gotta do.
cashmere sweater dress and I'm hot in the studio, but I know it's freezing out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take 1 second for you to cool down.
Yeah.
Stepping
One,
outside.
even millisecond, I
Yep.
think. You don't even need to finish one Mississippi before you're like, burr. Yeah. Another
Instead of
cold
Mississippi,
day.
like Maine. Just one syllable, yeah.
Yeah. But the good news is, I know we've been getting questions. Is there going to be a warm-up? Last week I told you no, there wasn't one. Not yet. There is now.
We knew it was going to happen eventually.
Eventually.
But the timing of it all was still unclear. But
Yeah.
it's coming into focus, Bricca?
It's coming into focus as
at that.
days lengthen.
Yeah.
We are seeing a little bit warmer temperatures on the horizon, which is good news.
Yeah, a little bit
Less
of light.
snow, too.
What, like 6:45, 6:50 this morning during the TV show?
6:45 when I pulled
Yeah.
up the Wexford County Cadillac camera, the one behind me. It had lighted it, and I was so excited to show it. We're getting closer to the spring equinox, so yeah.
And daylight saving time and
Yep,
all those things.
yep, all the fun stuff. Things we look forward to, which give us a little bit of hope for warmer weather in the summer.
Exactly, yeah.
We gotta look forward to something. I know we have people watching in Florida and maybe even Texas, we know, but it's even been cold there the last few days, so.
Yeah. And Gail, while Heather's going through her forecast, you have to let us know, who's that cat in your new profile picture?
Yeah.
We need to know, please.
Yeah, I wanna know who the little kitty is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think it's new. These profile pictures are so
They're
small.
very
but
small, yeah.
I think that's a kitty cat lounging in the sun, maybe on a deck railing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunbathing, that's what we call it in our house.
That
And
is
Stella misses the sun. Yeah.
Yeah, all you need is a little sliver. Benji will do the same thing.
Yeah,
He'll
just
find
a
the
little.
sunshine.
And then she like wants to play more. She's awake more. It's for the best for everybody. Sun makes everyone happy.
Does it make her more of a gremlin at night?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Yep, the witching hour tends to last a little longer.
She's
Last
energized.
night's witching hour was not too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a grummy though last night. Just growling and chasing. Oh, Gibb said Gail commented.
Oh. His name is Jet.
Oh,
Oh, maybe he's a black cat, like Jet Black.
maybe.
He's 2 years old.
Oh,
Hi, Jet.
baby.
Yeah. We love it. Thanks,
Yes.
Gail.
Love that.
Those are all the
Yes.
questions I have for now.
Okay. I'm glad we could cover that.
Yeah, I got that out of the way.
And you got an answer too. So
quick.
it scratches that itch for you. But we'll talk about our weather quiz. We'll talk about the forecast. I'm also going to show snowfall totals and graphics I was not able to show during the newscast because we had a lot to focus on the actual TV side. So
Yeah.
I'll show you. But Gail, I know if you watched last night, Joe did show these graphics last night. But these are for the morning show viewers that maybe didn't get a taste of last evening. So we'll show you those. And this also covers a snowfall total too. That's not on the graphic. So you're getting hit from all different angles here.
Boom, boom.
Boom, 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 snow. Do you know there's snow out there?
I heard, I've
You've heard?
experienced.
You also felt how
Felt
cold
it?
it was yesterday.
The wind was hurting my face, but I also chose to go outside. So
That was your choice.
It was my
yeah.
choice.
After I told you.
I had to
it
get my
was gonna
steps
be-
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
After that cold weather advisory was issued too. Yeah. All right, so weather quiz this morning. We are above average for snowfall in Leelanau County. Shocker to no one here. And specifically 1 mile away east of Maple City, how many inches above normal are we? So this is an about-ish value. Is it about 5 inches, about 10, or about 12 and a half?
Give us your guesses.
Try it. Let us know. We'll start off with the wind chill because that is the main weather story this morning, again, aside from some slick road conditions. So it's a bit cold still, and it will be cold through much of the day again today. So if you are going to be outside, bundle up. The coldest spot right now is Oscoda and Houghton Lake at 18 below zero with the wind chill, 9 below zero in Mount Pleasant, 4 below zero in Ludington, 3 below in Traverse City. So a very cold start. I'm going to load up the weather headlines and see, because these are about to expire here soon, some of them. Looks like the cold weather advisory is still in effect right now. So that's the light blue color there for parts of the eastern UP and parts of the northern lower, which will expire in 20 minutes. That is for wind chills below 15 and 20 below zero. So that is where we're expecting the cooler temperatures. Coldest if you're further away from Lake Michigan, as we were seeing. If you're closer to Lake Huron, it is a bit cooler. We have the winter weather advisory. That is also in place until 7 p.m. in parts of Chippewa County. And then that winter storm warning, that pink highlighted one, also expires at 7 p.m. That's for additional localized heavy lake effect snow. So Luce County, if you're north of Newberry, that's where we're expecting higher snowfall totals. Edge of Chippewa, you're right on the border of some locally higher amounts of snow. So I'll show you why. We are waking up to that lake effect snow, and mainly if you're in the eastern UP, it's still staying pretty north of Whitefish Point, and then closer to northern Luce County, it's pretty scattered there. Down the northern lower, we are seeing some snow. There was a pretty persistent band, Brendan even pointed out this morning, from closer to Bois Blanc Island over Lake Huron that stretched all the way to Toronto. You can see it kind of breaks up across the lake, but there's still a long fetch across the lake with that lake effect snow. And then that's a look at what we're seeing right now. So especially through southern Charlevoix into Antrim County, Mansalona, Kalkaska, parts of Crawford, Frederick also seeing that snow, and into Gaylord. We're waking up to lake effect. Lighter lake effect snow not being picked up in some parts of northern lower too, and then West Michigan if you're there this morning. Even into South Bend, Indiana, waking up to a few flurries too. So look at our snowfall totals, as I'm overheating now in this sweater. Most spots well above normal. Now Alpena made up for the deficit after we saw some snow this weekend and even parts yesterday. So Sault Ste. Marie is now 76 inches above normal. This season, we've seen 167 inches of snow in Sault Ste. Marie, 176 in Gaylord, so even more in Gaylord. Petoskey, 121 inches of snow, which is 23 inches above normal. Alpena at 61, the normal is 53, so slightly above. And then Traverse City at the airport, 123 inches of snow, 1, 2, 3, and that's 47 inches above the normal. The season total for Traverse City tends to be around 100 inches, so we are already above average for the entire season in Traverse City. Shocker to no one if you are local and in Traverse City, there's a lot of snow. The snow depth as of just yesterday, NWS office is at 29 inches snow on the ground. Sault Ste. Marie has 27 inches. Traverse City has 23 inches of snow. Alpena is at 19. Petoskey's at 17, so is West Branch. So you can see where the darker pink colors are, even into the white colors in the eastern UP. That's where we're seeing that a lot of snow still on the ground. That's why when we see higher winds, it's going to be blowing and drifting a lot of that snow on the road. So today we could see that, especially when winds pick up out of the northwest. We'll see lake effect snow picking up too. The eastern UP, per usual, Stormcast is over predicting some of that early lake effect snow. But west of I-75, I do expect the lake effect snow to pick up again this afternoon with the wind. So we will see that continue lake effect snow. And again, higher snowfall totals west of I-75. That snow will continue tonight into early tomorrow morning, most of which will stay closer to Lake Michigan. So we'll still see some lake effect around tomorrow, not as widespread. But again, it looks like by mid-afternoon, again tomorrow, multiple rounds picking up of snow there. So still some snow around by Wednesday night. And then this is a look at how much snow will fall. This is just from Tuesday today until early Wednesday, so closer to 10 a.m. around this time. So it'll be 1 to 2, upwards of 3 inches, some spots, especially on the edge of Kalkaska per usual. That's where you see locally higher amounts of snow. And then the eastern UP, 1 to 4 inches. You can see closer to Whitefish Point. And then on the edge of Luce County, those darker blue colors, that indicates those are the spots where we could see locally higher amounts of snow. And another round of snow moves in Wednesday, so I do think the shoreline communities closer to Lake Michigan, even though snowfall forecast doesn't entirely show the full picture, those are the spots that will pick up additional snowfall. Today will be cold again. Limit your time outside, bundle up, don't leave any skin exposed. Hypothermia will set in pretty quickly, so will frostbite. So that's a look at the wind chill forecast. Even this afternoon, Gaylord will still be feeling like 21 below zero, 13 below zero in Cadillac. Cold temperatures around dinner hour if you're heading outside to walk the dog, bundle up. And still cold tonight, 9 below zero in Sault Ste. Marie, German Island, 11 below on Mackinac Island. Cold temperatures tomorrow, but at least we might be in the upward swing of things. So basically finally feeling like positives or closer to zero rather than double digits below zero. That's why we've been under that cold weather advisory NWS issued yesterday. So we'll see locally heavy lake effect snow around today in the eastern UP. Highs will be in the teens, but again, that wind chill will be below zero. It'll be 17 degrees in Alpena, Rogers City, Sheboygan, 14 in Grayling with scattered lake effect snow. Early peaks of sunshine, cloud cover is already starting to move in some spots today. Scattered lake effect west of I-75, 16 in Traverse City, 17 in Frankfort, 15 in Manistee. If you're in Cadillac, 13, and then 17 there in Clare and Mount Pleasant. Tonight will be cold again. And will be 2 below zero, Paradise, Sault Ste. Marie, 6 above in Engadine and Newberry. Snow will wind down late. Further north, we could still hang on to some lake effect snow. It will be 1 degree above zero in Atlanta, 5 above in Sheboygan with snow, a few snow showers around the east side, and then that snow winding down late. West of I-75 could still see some flurries around tonight. Still below zero with the wind chill. They'll look ahead to the rest of the week, so there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it will be those warmer temperatures. So it's going to be cold and snowy still tomorrow, not as widespread. Some snow Thursday, so some lake effect. Friday looks like it will be quiet again this week, and then some light snow chances around this weekend. But look at the highs on Sunday, finally rebounding back to the 30s. We could see 40 degrees in some spots by Monday. So finally above freezing, it's gonna help melt that snowpack, kind of get that ice off the road. I think we are in much need of that here, so. And no shoes today, Gib. No golden shoe fun.
Okay.
All right.
Comment time?
Yes, comment time. Let's say hi to our friends and
Chris.
see if they're staying warm.
Yeah, Chris is in East Lansing. Not specifying if he's staying warm, but we imagine he is.
I think we would hear it if they were cold.
Gail also chiming in, 4 degrees. Feels like -6 now in Kingsley. Cloudy, crisp morning, as she puts it. We have Jackie saying, good morning, my northern friends. It's going to be around 63 today on wonderful Hilton Head Island. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
One of my friends said if it keeps up, the bay may freeze over. What do you think, Heather?
So we were talking about this actually in the content center yesterday. The thing with the bay freezing over, if we're talking Grand Traverse Bay, it's a little bit almost too wide, I think, right now for us to be frozen solid like we have seen in the past, and we're talking several years back. Especially when our winds pick up, which they will again today, it does churn the water, so it's not as still. So yes, it has to be cold, but with the wind picking up, that northwesterly wind, it's going to churn the water. So I don't think it's very likely. Even East Bay, there's been a lot of ice extent there, but it's fluctuated day to day with the wind. So I don't think it's likely. I just don't think it's going to happen, especially today. And then we're finally going to see that warm up by the end of the weekend. So I think if we were in a prolonged blocking period of time with winds kind of staying light to variable, I think it's very likely. But we've been in this kind of swing of low pressure system, lake effect, low pressure system, and the winds pick up behind it. So I don't think so.
Mark watching from, again, as he puts it, a chilly Zephyr Hills, Florida.
Oh, chilly.
High in the 60s this week, or low 70s, it sounds like, 60s and 70s. It's 2 degrees now with the high of 15 degrees, according to Chris in East Lansing. Paul is saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 12 degrees, and it was sunny when she first got up. It's cloudy now.
Early sunshine.
Yep. Nancy, not too far away from Paula. Nancy is in East Jordan, where it's 12 degrees. Paul is in Rogers City. Welcome, everyone. He's part of the welcoming committee, I suppose, Heather. Gail says, my brother in Little Rock has freezing rain, sleet, now snow this morning.
Ooh.
Sounds like a mess.
Yep.
Joel said, good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub, 8 degrees, very light snow. Got my shop roof shoveled off. Only took 5 hours. Jeez.
I know, I saw all the comments because we posted, Cody did a story about the snowbanks, and then there was another story about clearing off roofs last night in the evening newscast. A lot of people were commenting saying that they took several hours to clear off their roof, but they knew if they left the snow on the barn roof or even their house, that it would have caved in already. So I'm not surprised it took you that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow.
Chris guessing 5 inches for the weather quiz.
Okay.
Susie Q. Hi, Susie Q. Good to hear from you. 5 degrees in Frederick. Love your dress, Heather. Nice tie, Brendan.
Thank you.
She's off to get her new Gladiator Jeep. That's Sarah Travers.
Oh, fun.
Getting a new Jeep today. That was
Yeah.
fun. Snow is unbelievable, she says. Hopefully that Jeep can just plow right through it.
Hopefully, yeah. Put that baby in 4-wheel drive.
Joel saying Calumet now has 225 inches of snow.
Yep.
An area I'm not familiar with. Sorry, Joel, don't know how to say that. But that place has 252 inches.
Oh.
Tom saying hi. Hi, period, is what he's putting.
Oh.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Must be a quick comment and then he's got to go or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless there's another. Nope,
Tom,
let's see.
I'm putting this into existence, so I do it today. But I did buy all the ingredients to make your butternut squash soup.
Ooh.
And I think I'll be making that today. It's been in the fridge, so I'm gonna
That sounds good.
make it. Yeah. I think I have.
You'll keep us updated.
I'll check. I'm like 90% sure I have all the ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep us updated.
I will. I had to say it out loud this morning because once I take a nap and then do my gym routine, then things just get busy, and then I'm like, I need an hour to make it.
Yeah.
So I'm putting that into the world.
Mark is guessing 5 inches for the weather quiz. Bethel watching from Manistee. Nice
Hi,
to hear
Bethel.
from Bethel. Our friend and coworker Madison, just a few steps away,
Hi, Madison.
saying good morning, friends. The snowflake and coffee emoji.
Ah, that's the truth.
My mom is also with us. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Christine.
She's saying good morning, Facebook friends. Sun is out, but 2 degrees right now in Port Huron. Love my morning team.
We
And we
love
love
our
you.
morning mom viewer.
We do.
Yeah,
Benji may be watching the squirrels, maybe sleeping. We don't know.
probably. I know Mama Bricca will probably be watching this back, but later.
Yeah.
Because she's in the Pacific time zone.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
3 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
different here.
Even though she is an early riser, I actually think she might be up by now, but.
Laura is watching. Adam's wife, Laura.
Oh, I love that Laura is now waking up and tuning in with us every morning.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we love it.
And she's going with B, 10
Okay.
inches of snow. Jackie's going with 5, so is Paula, so is Joel. Eric watching, and Eric might be a newer viewer, so welcome. So Eric is guessing 12.5 inches for the weather quiz, and the warm weather is coming, he says. Wondering if there are any wind issues at the Mackinac Bridge.
Yeah, that's a very good question because there is actually a high wind warning right now. Through the Mackinac Bridge Authority, they issued that because the Straits area is seeing 20 to 35 mile per hour winds. So just more of a warning to motorists who are preparing to cross the bridge. So if you are crossing the bridge, that is what we're dealing with. So you're under that warning. I want to pull up the camera. And
Look at all
yeah,
the ice in the Straits. Wow.
I know, isn't it crazy? Wait, do we want to zoom in?
Go for it. Yeah, that
So-
drive across the bridge, even on a day at 75
Even on a
degrees.
mild day, I know.
No weather issues. It can be a white knuckle drive even on those kinds of days. But I imagine on a day like today, it can be a little scary for some people.
Scared.
Yeah.
I love, so there's been pictures of underneath the bridge, and I love seeing the ice on the support beams.
Yeah.
And maybe we could zoom in and see if there's like any ice movement. So especially with the
wow.
Straits, it doesn't always totally freeze solid. Closer to the islands, it might, but there's always some sort of ice flow even underneath the ice that kind of
Yeah.
prevents it from being solid. But Okay, that really shows you how bouncy it is. This is full zoom right now. But look at the ice.
Yeah, collecting there on the piers.
Yeah.
So this is the southern end of the bridge. This is the Mackinac City side looking north toward the UP.
And you can see the snow piled up in the middle of the bridge too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was a bit icy this morning when I showed it during the newscast. There was still some like slush with ice underneath. Let's see if I can pull up. I just have to find it. I have all my winter graphics in here, winds and things. Okay, so the wind gust right now is 28 miles per hour out of the west. So blowing straight across the bridge. Yeesh. Safe travels.
And that's at the Mackinac Island Airport, right?
Yeah.
Is that the reporting
Yeah,
site?
that's what we go off of. That's where that obs. It's also the same observations we use for Mackinac City since there's not any ASOS there. So it's just a background if you want to know where that wind is coming from.
It's
Wind
all very
report.
close, yeah.
Yeah. I think actually we'll text our digital if Trev's not tuning in, because I think we should probably make a post about it.
Sure. So Susie Q is going with 5 for the guests. We have so much snow, so grateful for all the snow enthusiasts.
I'm excited. I love this. And I'm happy for all the ski resorts, most of which now, I think there's 2 or 3 that have now announced that they are going to extend the season into spring break,
Okay.
which is crazy.
Good for business.
Yeah.
Joel's saying, I'm surprised the roof, I'm guessing he's talking about, didn't
Yeah.
cave in. 42 inches of snowpack on the roof.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot.
What, getting into 4-foot category?
Yeah. And
not good
also,
at math,
the
but-
periods of time where it was warm and then it refroze, that adds to the weight.
A lot of weight, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Laura's excited for the warm weather coming.
I think we all are. Even the snow enthusiasts. I think we're just ready for it to not be below 0 outside.
And then Joyce watching from Prudenville. I also think Joyce is new to the conversation, so welcome.
Joyce, who also lives in the same town as our friend Wendy.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Joyce said, I am a great-grandmom of 10. Big family.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably have a calendar to keep all the birthdays
Oh,
in
I bet.
line. That's a lot of great grandkids.
A lot of people to keep track of,
Yeah,
for sure.
a lot of little ones.
So we're all caught up on comments right now.
Yeah, so I did have a viewer ask this question, so I thought I already had to ask NWS, and they told me. So we were looking at Lake Ann, and Lake Ann is close enough to Maple City to see where they're at as far as average snowfall for the season. So 1 mile east of Maple City, we have a reliable observation there. How much above normal are we in Maple City for snowfall this year?
Some of our friends got it right,
Yeah.
but I got it wrong. I guessed 10.
It is, you guessed 12 and a half.
I guessed 12 and a
The
half
answer is
inches.
10,
Yeah.
Yeah. Your subconscious wanted to be right, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, close to it. So about 10 inches above. They measured 122.7 inches of snow so far. The average is 113. So we are slightly above by 10. And I imagine we'll be well above by the end of the winter. So Brendan, no one got that one right, at least on the leaderboard. Our Facebook friends commenting now did. Facebook viewer today was Gail. So Gail, she answered quick this morning, and she tunes in at 6:20ish, almost every morning.
Maybe Jet tuning in, maybe sleeping. I
Jet
don't know.
maybe sleeping, dreaming about birdies. I don't know.
The next meal.
Definitely the next meal. That's all
Yeah.
cats. I think there's just one stream of consciousness, and it's food.
Food.
Maybe play, but food, food.
And we see our friends holding
Oh
themselves
my gosh, you
accountable.
can see the snow that's on the ice cover is kicking up. That is not fun.
A wintry scene at the Straits.
It's been a while since we've seen this.
And then we have more shows coming up tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, we have nothing else to do. We love waking up early. You laugh every time I say that. And we're on, I don't know if you guys know, we start our live TV show at 4:30 in the morning. So try it. Wake up, 4:30 Club.
And then you saw Madison in the comments. She's the one who goes live every morning in her 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Going to be talking about the Frostbite Food Drive. That's in the Traverse City area. So you can find out how you can help those in need.
Yeah, and especially in a time of need where they do need food still to help feed families and stuff. Also, Madison had a fun live shot today too, where they were talking about robotics in Suttons Bay. And they did some demonstration for us. That was a fun time. I love seeing the robotics kids.
So I asked Madison yesterday, I'm like, have you been to this place? I thought she went to 2 Traverse City schools. She's just been to 1. She's been to Traverse City, Grayling, now Suttons Bay, Petoskey. Oh, shoot. Where's the other one?
Was it Cal? No, not Kalkaska.
Shoot, I only brought this up because I'm like, okay, I remember all of them. But Traverse City, Grayling, Petoskey, Suttons Bay. Anyway, our point is...
Was there Elk Rapids?
If you... I don't remember. I don't think it was. But if you know of any robotics team, like Joyce has a lot of grandkids.
Yeah.
Maybe one of Joyce's grandkids is in a robotics team.
Yeah.
If you want them to be featured, let us know in the comments or email us. We're easy to find.
Yeah, let us know because we would love to keep doing that and featuring the kids if they want to wake up early with Madison. Her live reports start at 6:15 and 6:45. The kiddos do have to be awake before 6 a.m. That is the heads up.
It's an early morning, for some people. How would you pronounce this name?
But you also get to do live TV.
Jeanni.
Jeannie?
So that person, and I don't know, it could go a couple different ways, but so much snow and saying, I'm over this.
Yeah, you and everyone else in Michigan, I think. Oh, Gail sent me a picture of Jet and, his sister's Princess. She's
Jet
a
and
white
Princess?
and gray kitty.
Okay.
And Princess looks like she's not having a time. Looks like she's like trying to get out of maybe Dad's hands.
Oh.
And Jet's like, what's happening?
Not wanting to be a part of it.
Not wanting to be a part of the situation there. It's cute.
Oh, that's funny. Thank you, Gail, for sending that.
Princess is so adorable. Yeah, so Jet has long, thick hair, and his sister has short hair, and they love the outside. You know what, Gail? Guess you live in the perfect location for that.
And Jet posing outside, now a profile picture.
Yeah.
Maybe Princess will get the profile picture next time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe Princess is just too busy prancing around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that wraps up the comments here on this Tuesday.
All right. Gib, you got anything?
Thanks for joining us.
All right. Have a good one. We're back here
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.